We have got over 30 new TNTs to set off in Minecraft to explode water, set lightning, attract all the mobs through the form of gravity, and also the largest explosion we have ever seen from TNT. All right, guys, it might look a little weird right now because, of course, you can see we are in creative mode because I want to show you some of these crazy TNTs that we have never seen before, and also the largest TNT we have ever set off in Minecraft. And we have set off quite a few TNTs. Some of them have taken easily 30 minutes to explode just because I don't have the most powerful computer in the world. All right. And it takes a while for the computer to register what's happening in game. Maybe one day we can get the optimal experience and instantly blow up the world and it registers straight away. But for now, we don't have that. We're going to have to deal with a few of these TNTs without that. And the one that we're going to set off at the end, well, I actually didn't even know this was here. Wrath of Zeus. We will probably set that off as well. But we also have things like the World Buster, which is supposed to be bigger than the TNT times 1000. But it's not just about the explosion. What matters is the delicateness in collaboration with explosive abilities. So we also have TNT, like the mining TNT that we're gonna set off. We got the Fury TNT, the Lightning Storm, the Water Flood, the Lava, the Gravitational. Let's get straight into it, though. This first one we have right here is the mining TNT, and this thing is supposed to essentially delete all of the stone, but other blocks remain as they should. We're gonna find out. Let's light it up. Back away. It shouldn't delete me, though, so maybe we come right up. Oh, my word. Oh my gosh, it went straight down. Though I have a difficult time believing that that only deleted the stone. Let's jump down here. We'll find another spot over here and blow up another mining TNT. Is it really just deleting the stone, or is it just mining straight down? Here we go. Light that one. Still definitely got pushed back, but this is absolutely deleting everything. It is going straight down. The only thing it looks like this cannot delete, this TNT is still unable to get through the bedrock. We have some options here. We got the mining TNT, teleporting TNT. We also have things like we got a biome buster. We'll definitely try that before we do the world buster. Airstrike TNT, bunker buster TNT. Can we set the bunker buster off at the bedrock level? Come down here, place the bunker buster down, light the bunker buster. Wait, did it? This thing may have actually broke bedrock. It does! Oh, be careful. If we have some stone and we place the stone down on the bedrock and then we place the bunker buster down and then we light it up, then it does delete some of the bedrock, except it also is struggling to get through the bottom of the world. The bedrock is extremely resistant to breakthroughs. Let's get away from what's stopping us. I feel like that bedrock is providing a little bit too much counter resistance to our ability to explore these TNTs. We gotta try something that might actually work out up here on the surface. This is the teleportation TNT. Oh! Okay, guys, just for kicks, this TNT is teleporting all around and randomly exploding somewhere. We just tried it once. I don't know if it explodes at the same time every time. We're gonna set it off right next to us and stand completely still and see if we can survive this TNT explosion. If you guys want to vote for survival, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to vote for survival, click the dislike button too. Don't do that. That's a horrible idea, guys. Don't do that. But check to see if the subscribe buttons turn gray as well. Here we go. Standing completely still. Place down the the teleportation TNT. Light it up. Don't move. I am so sorry. That chicken just got annihilated. The ultimate test is here, though. We're going to light all three this time. We need a lot of luck to not get wrecked. Let's find out just how lucky I am. Light, light, light. They're teleporting. Stay away from me. Please stay away from me. How did this thing not just blow me up? It literally blew up right next to me. Explosion, 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 and we somehow survived. That's all thanks to you guys. That's all thanks to you guys. It does seem like a basic TNT explosion with the teleportation TNT. I want to see. This one sounds a little more aggressive. And we have a few mobs here that we can set it off above. This is called the airstrike TNT. I'm going to light this, and then I say we look to the skies, because if a plane flies over top and drops a nuclear weapon on top of us, I want to see the whole process take place. Light it up. Scan the skies. Let's see here. Oh, Lord! Oh, my gosh! We're definitely dead. 100% we're dead. 100% we're dead. Okay, we successfully got back to the game, and the computer was having a lot of difficulty loading that TNT. We're gonna do it again, though, and we're gonna stand back when we set this thing off. Light it up. Okay, now stand back while this TNT comes from the sky, and let's see if we can capture what happens. There it is falling. It explodes and spreads and explodes and spreads, and all of this entire area is getting wrecked right now. It is so loud. I gotta turn it down. My ears are breaking. The destruction is immense. It definitely was more challenging for us to comprehend what was happening when we were alive and then died, which I feel like makes a lot of sense. It's probably pretty difficult to comprehend what's happening in the world around you after you've been nuked. But if that is just the airstrike, what's going to happen when we do the biome buster? We have one called the black hole TNT. That sounds deadly. We also have, a physic TNT. What in the world would that be? A flatter TNT. I have a feeling if we go into an area where it's pretty hilly, like right here, and we place down the flatter TNT and we light this up, everything's gonna flatten around us. Let's see if I'm right. It hasn't registered the explosion yet. We're seeing right now, slowly. Yes! Oh, this is perfect. Flatter TNT. Here we go. Light it. Everything instantly flattened. It just takes a second for the computer to realize what's going on. Minecraft is confusing everything. It didn't kill any of the chickens, though. That's kind of nice. What a delicate TNT. I am extremely curious. If we get underground quite a ways, and then we light this up, is it going to create a massive tunnel? What's going to happen underground with the flatter TNT? Nothing yet. We may have just busted. Please don't kick us. That's where we came down at. This is massive. Go to the edge. Light another one. Oh, crap. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Light it up. Watch that whole wall. Welcome, everybody, to my secret underground base. You can see there's a small entrance up at the roof of the base. What we really need to do is get some water down here, and I have the better idea to be able to do that. We're going to actually grab ourselves a flood TNT. We're going to set this in our pool where we want the water to be placed, and then we're going to light that up, and we're going to get a safe landing put in place, or installed, I should say, underneath here. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's definitely safe. You're totally good to fall into this whole pool now. And although it's a very tiny entrance up here, as you can see, we need to disguise this a little bit. It's a little too obvious right now how to get into our secret base. But once it's all disguised, no one is able to easily find it. All you have to do is just run up, and then you just fall right down into the water. And now you've entered the secret base that is my flatter TNT tunnel. And the better way to get out of here is probably place down this physics TNT, because this thing is going to switch everything that we have. I actually have zero clue what this is going to do, but here we go. What is happening? It's moving all the blocks around. I can't break them fast enough to get rid of them. It shifted this whole area all around and moved the blocks in all sorts of directions. And I'm pretty sure all of the hostile mobs in the area got sucked into the blocks and got wrecked, because all those zombies and skeletons that were right nearby are now nowhere in sight. And we heard them just getting absolutely annihilated inside that physics bumper. Okay, we've seen the physics change. We've seen the water source. We've seen the airstrike. It's time to move on to how big can TNT get? That's the section of this video, because I think we're going to work our way up to the most powerful TNT we've ever seen. But as always, the annual execution of events begins with the festive TNT. What's going to happen when we do the festive TNT? I don't know. We're going to find out. Rockets go up, explosion, and let the games begin with the black hole TNT to start out with. Light it up. Yep. Okay. Now that is, oh my word. Every animal animal is getting sucked in. I'm trying to fly away from this black hole TNT right now, and it is sucking us back towards it. I don't think we can get away fast enough. Delete. Stop! Stop! The sheep are getting sucked in from all the way over there. Now it exploded. Wow. That was a lot of damage to those animals. This is where things get interesting. We have got TNT times 100, which I'm assuming is 100 times more powerful than regular TNT. We have got TNT times 200, TNT times 500, and TNT times 1000. Finding the correct location to test out our 100 times more powerful TNT. And then we have the Biome Buster and the World Buster. We can set it off near the water here. Let's set it off right in the center here. 100 times more powerful than regular TNT. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Launching 100 times TNT. Fairly large explosion, as you can see. Not the greatest explosion we've ever seen, though. We also have the 200 times TNT. This looks like a satisfying location. We got a hillside. We got some mobs. We got some water over there. This is the 200 times TNT. Light it up. Get away so we can see the damage. Double the size of the previous TNT. A massive, massive hole. And we still have the 500 times. This is ludicrous. Okay, here we go. 500 times. Light it up. That was a big hole. Let's see what happens with the 500 times. Everything is going extremely slow right now. Oh my word. Oh, it's still exploding. It hasn't even registered yet. Holy nuts. The 1,000 times is the last one that we have to set off before we have the Biome Buster and the World Buster. A nice, beautiful, soft patch of grass here. Jumping down with 1,000 times TNT. Never before seen. This may be one of the larger explosions we have seen, but we're about to light this up, and let's find out what happens when you double the previous explosion yet again. Extreme lag. Sign number 1, the explosion will be large. There's no way that this is finished exploding. This still has to register in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Those trees may disappear. It can't be done yet. Yep, it's definitely not done. Oh, all the way back there. Even off in the distance. Look at this. I have a feeling we might be here for a while when we set off this World Buster, because still, it isn't done yet. There's a few things still to finish up exploding. This thing went all the way off into the distance out there, outside of my render distance. There was one more interesting TNT that I want to try first before we do the Biome Busters. The Wrath of Zeus. Okay, here we go. We're up in the mountains. Let's place this down. Flint and steel. What will happen? Oh, gosh. Oh my word, that would annihilate somebody for sure. The audio in the game almost just tricked out as soon as we set it off. We had this sound as soon as it went off. But we've got the Biome Buster, okay? Now, move past Zeus. That was good, but it wasn't as good as 1,000 times TNT. And now we have an entire biome that could get deleted. I dare we set it off right in the middle of this village. Here we go. I am so sorry, folks, but the testing needs to take place. This is, just want to confirm really fast. Yep, this is the Biome Buster. Please do not kick me from the game. Light this off. Fly up really fast. Everything froze. No, don't freeze! It's deleting everything. One chunk is gone right now. I think the rest of this is going to go, but it might take a second for us to actually load it in, or more than a second. Could take a while. I'm gonna wait for the computer to load and be back after lunch, which you guys won't have to wait at all because you're about to see exactly what this turns into. It still hasn't exploded yet. Okay, wait. Either this Biome Buster is a little bit of false advertising or the computer just isn't registering what's going on. But there's one way we can test it. This is a World Buster TNT. We're gonna see if I set this World Buster TNT off, if it also makes the same size explosion and the computer is just having a very difficult time registering what's going on, or if that Biome Buster was just completely false in what it said. A good plot of land right here in front of us. This is the official World Buster TNT. You guys can check out all these TNT and the other ones that we haven't tested out yet, like the Chunk Buster, The TNT times 5, though you've seen the TNT times 1,000, so you may not want to check that one out. But we've got the Lightning Storm TNT, the Fury TNT. There's a bunch others here that we haven't tested out yet, but we've got the World Buster TNT. The moment is upon us. What happens when you set off a TNT that tells you it will destroy your entire world? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It just exploded. Nothing's happened yet. Oh, I'm nervous now. Everything is frozen. Oh, no. This can't be good. This may have been a really bad call, guys. Everything is completely stuck. This might be a while of us just sitting here and waiting to see the damage. Not a single block has been destroyed since setting it off 4 minutes ago. Please, computer, I have faith in you. Don't die! This could definitely be the largest TNT, as promised, that we have ever set off in Minecraft. I just hope that we survive to see it. Oh, we can see nothing. We're flying to the other side, and now we can just start seeing the edge. Look at this explosion. Oh my gosh. This is by far the largest TNT we've ever set off. Since the first TNT video that we did, that is now the most viewed video on the entire channel, thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for that. We did a small PC upgrade. I don't think that we would be able to register this explosion on that previous computer because this thing is massive. If you guys want to see if your computer can handle this, check the description down below because I'm going to link this TNT mod that you can get and you can try it out yourself and see if you can handle this TNT. And let me know on Twitter if you guys are able to actually set this thing off and register it. It may take a while. This one took about 30 minutes to register. It's insane.